ready tomorrow? Okay, sounds perfect. Okay, bye-bye. Hi, welcome to biminash Spa Treatment Center. How may I help you today? You have an appointment? Perfect. Just let me know your first and last name. Is that with an I? Okay. Okay, there you go. Perfect. I see you have a full body care hygiene routine consultation today. Is that correct? Okay, great. I actually love doing those. I love the extensiveness of it. I love the steps. It's so fun. Okay, wait. Have you been a client here before? You have? Okay, perfect. I do like to keep a little manual log of my clients just to write down their personality traits, their previous desires, their likings, whatever, just to get a better sense, right, overall. I'll just look you up right here. May I ask what you've come in for before? Perfume consultation. Okay, brow care, eyelash care. Okay, so a lot of touch-ups. Makeup. Okay. 4 perfume consultations. Wow. Or customer. Okay, there you go. Right there. Okay, so I see in your membership log that before you did previously like a gourmand scent. I'm seeing an overall trend of gourmand scent. Is that correct? Okay, great. So you have so much to offer. We have so much inventory, especially recently. So that is exciting. And I see before you also do like to add some uniqueness in there. I see before you like to add some florals, musky, patchouli. That's interesting. Would you like to do anything like that today? Powdery? Oh my gosh, don't even get me started because literally I've been so in love with baby powder scents recently. A lady passed by me in the store. I'm like, I know what baby powder smells like. Oh my gosh, I love that baby powder smell. This was weird, but my cat's litter bags, like obviously before anything is put into them, they have this like baby powder smell. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so good. But anyway, back to you. Yes, I'm so excited because I just get some baby powder products recently because of that. I think it's great for the summer too because a lot of times gourmands can become very cloying. But you know, we have anything here that can prevent that. Yes. Okay, so powdery scent. Anything else? Coconut, fresh, warm and cozy. Okay. You're absolutely correct. Yes, it is hard to find those type of scents in the summertime. Yes. So, but lucky for you, I have like a whole shelf packs full of summertime gourmands because I myself am a gourmand girly. I've always loved a classic vanilla, classic sweet vanilla. Coconut. Alright, I got you. I definitely got you. And I love how unique and like, oh my gosh, I just love your taste so much. It's like has a nice common kind of base and then like building on top of that is so fun. Anyway, I do have quite a few products here today, and these are kind of like the basics because me personally I like to layer the basics underneath and then get more complicated as we go up. And then don't be silly because this is not it. This is absolutely not it because let me show you. I have an entire bag of options in addition to this. This is a very full bag, okay? And there's a lot of things in it, and I'm very excited, so I think we should get started. Alright, let me put this down. Okay. Alright, so first of all, I like to talk about the shower. Of course, the shower is where everything starts. And before we start putting on our yummy products, like our body washes, our body scrubs, it's very important that even before this killing odor that we have, before killing any odor, you want to prevent odor, right? So, what I love the product that I love, and it might be, you know, not everybody's taste. Do you have sensitive skin? Mildly sensitive. Okay, because we do have 2 options. And if you find this option to be irritating, I can pull out the other one, okay? So let me get that out of my humongous bag. It's heavy. I see it. Okay, I'm gonna leave it here. Hope that doesn't fall. Okay, I absolutely love pencil peroxide. So this is pencil peroxide. Have you heard of it before? You have. Yes, a lot of people use this as a face wash. As you can see, it says acne foaming face, but it also says and body. So I absolutely love to use this on my body because it acts as an antibacterial and also prevents acne and such and treats it as well. So, and also when we're putting so many products on our skin, it's very easy for our skin to get irritated, for the pores to consume too much, right? So I absolutely love to use benzoyl peroxide to kind of start that prevention of odor, actually. So I use this first of all, you get your skin wet, right? I use this in less sensitive areas, of course, because this is very strong. This is a 10%, and there's also a 4% option, So if you find this too strong, we'll whip that out, okay? Yeah. But this is a 10%, and it has acne prevention. It is an antibacterial, so it's great for that, and it kind of acts as an exfoliant because it's a very, not too harsh, but typically more harsh than other products. You can see it's kind of this very pasty texture. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, it's a very pasty texture, and a lot of people, they like to use it without any water. So it's kind of like a dry cleanse. I find that to be too irritating for me. So I like to go in with water, put it, scrub it, just a little scrub, and then you have to remove it after 1 to 2 minutes, no longer, because once again, it's a relatively strong product, but it works wonders, okay? It kind of has a kind of a bleachy smell, honestly, and honestly, it does kind of bleach the skin. Not like excessively, but like if you put it on, leave it on for too long, you're gonna be like, I'm a little pale today. Yeah. You can take a whiff. I'm just gonna give you a little patch test. Is that okay? I'll do patch tests with basically every product, alright? Okay. What does that feel like to you? I'll give you a little bit to tell me if it's too tingly or whatever like that, okay? Alright. If it's too irritating, let me know right away, alright? Okay, perfect. So that is the first thing I go in with. This is the Panoxyl brand. It's absolutely lovely for acne, and as you can see, it says prevent. So prevention is kind of the key word here, and that's why I go in first, because it's kind of like the before of everything product, right? There's a lot of information at the back. Do not use if you have very sensitive skin or sensitive to benzoyl peroxide, of course. And avoid unnecessary sun exposure. Yeah, so this is something, this is not a daily thing at all. I would say most is 3 times a week. Yeah, so you don't want to do this daily, but this is great as a starter for prevention, okay? Alright. So that is basically our first thing here. So that is prevention. And then we're going to move on to the thing that you typically do first in the shower. And that is going to be, of course, soap. Soap. Do you find you have relatively hydrated skin, dry skin combination, drier skin? Okay, great. I have a couple options for you then. Alright. I have them in my bag too. Alright, so here's one option. Let me put this to the side. And here's our other option, which is great. So this is very great for sensitive skin. This is our chamomile bar. It has that freshness you're kind of looking for, but I understand you want more of a warm freshness rather than a like soapy, clean type of freshness. I understand. A lot of times when I'm looking for powdery scents, they kind of have that soapy scent to it. That's not my jam. I tried to find powdery without soap, and I think this is so nice, even though it's literally a soap. It doesn't have like a, like a typical sudsy smell to it. So let me put this aside as well and show you our second option for our first option. This one is on the box. This is a very, very common soap. I'm sure you've heard of it. This is the Tub Beauty Bar soap. A lot of people debate, is this a soap if it's called a beauty bar? Definitely is a soap. Definitely is a soap. But it is very moisturizing. So moisturizing. This is the shea butter bar, so it has that moisture from the shea butter, and the scent from the shea butter is so nice. It's giving that cozy freshness once again. So both of these are going to kind of give you that scent, that hydration, that cozy feel, while also lifting that dirt off your skin. Let me take this out of its box. Okay, there she is. The typical Dove bar soap. Let me smell it. Tickle whiff. This one does have a little bit more of a soapy smell, but not too overwhelming. Tickle whiff. So let's kind of compare them. These are the two soaps that I have for you today. So that I'll compare and contrast, okay? So the first soap is a handmade soap from Mindful Addictions. We often source from Mindful Addictions right there. This is a chamomile soap. So it has that lovely cozy freshness, less of a soapy smell, and it's super hydrating on the skin. Super duper cozy. It's great for before bed, anything like that. I would say this lathers less than the beauty bar, but it still definitely gets that dirt away and clean. Very clean. Scent wise, I would say this is more of a kind of creamy type of scent where it's less soapy. It doesn't really smell like a soap, but it does do the job of cleaning and everything like that. So that's gonna be our Mindful Addiction bar. If you're not using any type of nets or loofah, this does have nice kind of not serrated, but like dented edges that will help nicely create a lather, exfoliate the skin very gently. So that is our Mindful Addictions bar. Once again, super cozy, super cocoa, super fresh. And I don't know if I mentioned, but this is definitely the softer of the two. You can even hear it. This is the Dove, and this is the Mindful Addiction. And I can even like kind of dig my nails in there a little bit because it's very soft. So this would be better if you had sensitive skin, honestly. Even though this is such a great option, if you have sensitive skin, this is great. I don't know if you know the CeraVe hydrating face wash, and this is kind of random because this is like facial skincare, but it's not even a lather. It doesn't create a lather. It's like almost like a lotion I'm putting on my face, but it's like a face wash. That's kind of what this is giving, but it does of course still have a lather to it. Yes. Okay, now moving on to the beauty bar. Okay, this is the beauty bar. It is much harder, as I've mentioned. You can like scratch it, nothing comes off. A little more soapy smelling if you want that, for that freshness, for that cleanliness. Definitely more lathersome. Let's see. Yes, this has a quarter moisturizing cream in it, so once again, very creamy. Not as creamy as the handmade one, but still pretty creamy. And yeah, this is a shea butter and vanilla scent. It's not so sweet. It's definitely not sweet. It's like, once again, a refreshing cocoa scent. So comparing the two, this is her. It's very classic, very soapy, very pursed up type of soap. Can go ahead and give you a quick lather on the hand if you just want to get some humidifier mist on your hand too. Wet it just lightly. Okay, there you go. I'll give you a quick lather. Okay, how does that feel? So hydrating, I know. It's great scent. Yes, I know a lot of people care about the lather, so I definitely wanted to present you with this option as well. I feel like a lot of people, if they don't see too much lather, they don't feel clean, which, you know. I mean, technically you are still the same cleanliness, but I definitely get that feeling for sure. Yeah, does it really bother you too much? Okay, great. Because afterwards you can definitely feel your skin has that kind of like a squeaky cleanness, like a literal squeaky cleanness, kind of similar to hotel soap, I would say, right? I think this one uses a glycerin compound, and I'm pretty sure that's why. Yeah, that's great, right? Okay, let me give you a lather of this. Okay, very typical, right? May I ask which one you use? Do you use a beauty bar as well? Okay, use the original, like blue one, right? Yeah, this one is definitely more moisturizing, and it has like a little scent to it. I'll put this back for you, okay? And you can just tell me which one you're going to decide to go with today, okay? Definitely more lathersome for sure. Yeah, it's great. Okay, I've decided which one you're going to go with today. The chamomile. Okay, that's great. So I'm guessing the lather doesn't bother you too much. The scent is amazing. It's super moisturizing. Oh, fantastic. Alright. That's great. So I'll put the soaps aside. So we have our soaps down. Okay, after soaps, we go in with a little double cleanse. I like to do a body wash. You know, you don't need to do this, but this is an extensive skincare, so I love to do it. I have two options for you once again. Let me get that out. This is gonna lean into your kind of scent desires, okay? Let me just get that out. Okay, this is very straightforward. Vanilla. I'm gonna put this down here. Then we have another one that's a little bit more complicated. I think you're gonna like it. There it is. Okay. This is coconut and warm vanilla. Coconut water. It's coconut and warm vanilla, and this is vegan as well. Vegan. This beloved brand, I'm pretty sure, is totally vegan. So let's talk about these two. I'm gonna put this down here because. Okay, there we go. So we have our straightforward vanilla. This is by another very popular brand. This is a Tree Hut body wash. Have you heard of Tree Huts before? Yes, they're very popular, right? And I will say that I do have corresponding body butters to both these options here. Like the exact scent, yes. Okay, so if you want to keep that in mind, just if you want to do a little mix and match, yeah. Alright, so this is a vanilla foaming gel wash. They're both gel washes. And this is a hydrating oil complex. And this scent is vanilla, and it also says colloidal gold. What is it? Colloidal gold. I'm not too sure what that's supposed to smell like, but to me, oh wait, I think the gold is supposed to boost elasticity. But anyway, to me, this does smell like vanilla for for sure. But I feel like all the Triad vanilla scents have like a hint of banana to it. I don't know if I'm crazy. It definitely doesn't smell like a straight frosting vanilla for sure. It does smell like vanilla, but I always get that kind of banana scent to it. Maybe I'm just crazy, but I don't know. This is, I feel like both of them are pretty much the same type of like lather. In that sense, this is a clear one, while the other one is a little bit more of a milky white brown. It smells so good in here. But I definitely get the banana. I will say that they are both equally hydrating. This one has, as it says, the hydrating oil complex. I'm pretty sure it has avocado. Yes, so it has avocado. This is really interesting. Avocado, kiwi, and orange oils. Now, I've heard of avocado oil. Orange and kiwi oils I've never heard of, so that's very interesting. Contains antioxidants and moisturizing properties. That's interesting. Oh, this one is vegan as well. That's great, but yeah, I feel like the kiwi and orange oils, it's very interesting. Maybe that's kind of where that fruity essence is coming from. I'm not too sure. But it definitely gives banana always to me. So this one is supposed to aim to boost elasticity. There you go. I don't know if that bothers you too much. It does. Okay, so in your sense, just like a general question, are you looking for kind of properties, as in like, you know, it helps with hydration, whatever. You're looking more for the sense. A little bit of both. Alright, so I'll try to keep that in mind, okay? Alright. Anyway, if you would like to take a whiff for me, take a whiff, and then we can test the lather with both of them, okay? I think with this one might be just slightly more lathery. This one is a little bit more milky in texture, if you can see. And this one, you can already see bubbles kind of forming inside the liquid and at the top. So you can take a whiff. It's nice, right? I kind of do if I smell it really intensely. I get kind of like a brown sugar at the back of my throat. Do you want to take a whiff again? Do you get that? Alright, for sure, yeah. Yeah, this is a very, very classic vanilla scent. I feel like if you're having any type of vanilla, if you're like a beginner scent collector, you want to get into body routine and you like vanilla, I feel like everybody has this, or like any variation of the, see, I have the body butter. I think this is the most popular out of the line for vanilla. Yeah, very, very common. Alright, now this one is kind of more niche-y, kind of leans into what you wanted. So this is the coconut warm vanilla. This also has quite a bit of oils. Yes, that's essential oils, unless the other one said hydrating oils. This one, the other one, remember, had the kiwi and orange, very hot. Yes. I will say, if you want your scent to last longer, I would prefer this one over the other one. And at first, you might not smell it, but let me tell you, I had the body spray version of this, and I honestly didn't like it too much. It was very soapy, too soapy for me. I sprayed it on, like I have this kind of snuggie that I wear, and I sprayed it on, and a day later I was like, what is it? Okay, people always say this, but I'm being so serious. I was like, is somebody baking cookies? Like, is my sister baking cookies? She loves to bake cookies. I'm like, where are the cookies? It was my sweater, my little snuggie, and I was like, what is that? Because I didn't even put my finger that it was this, because I was like, that's too soapy, you know? But then I did it again, and then when you let it set, it literally smells so potent, and it smells like straight cookiness, like coconut vanilla cookies. It really does. And I tried it on the skin. The same thing happens with this body wash. So if you're looking for longevity, I would prefer this one for you. body wash and the body spray for sure. Once again, this is more of a like a milky texture, and it does have a couple oils in it. It does lead into that cocoa kind of refreshing. Sometimes you want it. Do we have the body wash? I mean the body spray. No, we do not. It did sell out very recently, unfortunately. But if it does come back, I'll give you a call. You can order online, whatever. Alright. Anyway, so let me tell you what's in here. So it has some coconut oil, coconut water. I think this only has coconut oil in it, which coconut oil is great though. The other one has no coconut oil, so that's interesting. It's very common coconut oil, and you know it's gonna give it that cocoa kind of feeling. That coconut oil is gonna give it that coconut scent as well. You know it's very hydrating. Do you like coconut oil for your hair? Oh, it's great for the hair. Oh my gosh, I love it, especially for like dry scalp. It's amazing. Yeah, so it's ethically sourced, cruelty free, vegan, no parabens, if any of that matters to you. It's a great scent. So once again, the texture is more milky. How about we go ahead and take a whiff? I haven't taken a whiff of this one up kind of a long time, so I'm excited. As you can see, there's no too many bubbles. Oh, it's great. It's so comforting, so cozy. Like, oh, it's lovely. Take a whiff, 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 take You love it? I'm so happy. Right off the bat, you prefer this over that, for sure. It has like a creamy kind of element. Like, it really smells exactly like the body butter. Just the body butter is not as long lasting. Like, if we smell this, I would not think it's a body wash because this doesn't have any soapy qualities. It's kind of weird. The body mist has like that really soapiness to it. Kind of weird, but anyway. I'll say in the dry down, it gets more like gourmands, more edible kind of tasting, or not tasting, not eat it, smelling. It's so good. Alright, so perhaps we do our lather test now. We have so much more to go. Okay, let me get the other one out. And how about I prep you with some humidifier steam, humidifier steam, a little latherly wet. Steam. Okay, great. Now, let's get started with our tree of vanilla. Let's do a little other test now. Just gonna dip my finger. It's more thick, like it's kind of a fun texture. Like, it really is a gel. I don't know if you can see my finger. And there. It's like interesting, right? Very interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Doesn't sound sticky at all. Doesn't feel sticky. It's a very cool texture. It really is like a gel, like a hair gel, almost like a very watered down kind of hair gel texture. So both of these are gel textures, whereas some body washes may be a little more liquidy or shampoo-like. But yeah. great, yeah, for sure. I love the texture, it's fun. I'm just gonna get that off of me. A little leather myself. But yeah, it's a great texture. I love it. It's a nice scent. I do prefer the other one, but texture-wise, it's great. It's still sweet. It still has like a little bit of brown sugarness. It's just the banana is like not. I can't shake it. I don't know. It's not like even a special note, but I really smell it. But I love the gel texture. It's nice, right? Anyway, let us lather our next one. Our more milky gel. If I can close it. I don't know what's going in the back of the salon. I hope everybody's okay. But anyway. What could possibly be happening? I'm scared. Anyway, let's dip our finger. It's gonna be hard to see. Yeah, it's definitely more like a water, like a shampoo-y texture. But the other one is like a hair gel almost. Oh, it's like, yeah. The other one is more like a hair gel. But nonetheless, let us try it. So there's pros and cons to both of them. Okay, that's good. Definitely stickier, but not like unpleasant, if you can hear. Yeah. Definitely stickier. You can already see the kind of like soapiness to it, so let's say the lather's relatively equivalent. It's a little bit different in the lather though. Just getting my hands a little wet, and then I'm gonna What do you think? Scent-wise, it's so comforting, so lovely. Yeah, I mean, it's not unpleasant. I just really do like the gel of the other one, the texture-wise, right? Yeah, but like, you know, at the end of the day, it's a scent that's leaving on your body, right? Okay, once again, I will remind you that we have the two body butters that are like equivalent to these scents. So if you want to do a little mix and matching, because remind you that this fragrance is much longer lasting than the body butter version of it, and I feel like the longevity of the vanillas, it's the same, but it's not, you know, it's not too long, it's not too short. Yeah, I would say this is longer than the longevity of the vanillas, and then the body butter version is lesser than the longevity of the vanillas. Yeah, okay. So have you perhaps decided which one you will take today, giving the information? This one. Okay, great. And do you think you might go for the opposite body butter? You don't know yet? Alright, for sure. What made you pick this one? The longevity and the scent itself. But you prefer the texture of the other. Alright, I'll try to keep that in mind. It's super cozy. So right now we have our benzoyl peroxide, our chamomile soap, and then this coconut warm vanilla body wash. Sounding super yummy so far. Alright, so now it's a good time to go in with a scrub. Now, I have, to be honest, a very limited amount of scrubs, and that's because I find that when we kind of mix and match so many fragrances, even though it's in the same family, it can kind of get very muddy. It's like kind of hard to detect, so whatever. So what I like to my scrubs, I like to do like a very, very distinct kind of fragrance. Like if I'm sweet, like I'm going for sweet, like even if it's not like super, super, super sweet, like anything sweet, I'm just gonna go push all the way with the body scrub to kind of really lock that in place so it doesn't get muddy, so it's really understood. And you know, it's under so many layers and it's gonna get washed off anyway, so it's not gonna be as strong as when you put it on. You're still gonna smell it afterwards, it's not gonna be as strong. But if you're doing sweet, I go all the way sweet. If you're going fresh, I'm going all the way fresh, even if it's like, you know, more complicated than that. But at its base, I only have about 5 or 6 of the main kind of scents that we see in the salon and that I see personally. So for you, because you're going more towards a sweet, even though it's fresh and cozy and coconut, it's a little bit like, you know, not super, super indulgent. I'm still gonna have you, if you want to take it home, take the cotton candy body scrub. Oh, candy cane, not cotton candy. Okay, this is a very sweet candy, like sugary teeth kind of fragrance. You can hear the scrub. So yummy. Like I always want to eat these Tree Hut. This is like once again by Tree Hut, like the vanilla body wash. I always want to eat these fragrances, and it's because of the sugar scrub. And honestly, to be honest, sometimes it gets in my mouth a little bit, and it's like yummy. It's like if there was no soap in this, I would eat it up. Like I would literally eat it up. And it is sugar based. So it's obviously not gonna leave that yummy, yummy, yummy scent on you with the sugar and the cotton candy. It's just so nice. Is it gonna get messy? I don't know how to do like that big scoop. The other salon owners do. It's a little embarrassing. We can give you a little exfoliation session. Get most of it off my hands. Okay. So sweet, not even too cloying, but so nice. It's and that like kind of mintiness kind of goes in the refreshing center. But this is what I use for like very sweet things because I really want it to be pronounced and I don't want it to get mismatched. You know, it's not gonna be super fragrant, but it's gonna give us a nice base. How does that feel? Lovely. Okay. I love a sugar scrub. Extra on my hands. It's so nice. It's such a nice scent, right? So yeah, that's actually a little hack for you, a little tip to go very extreme with your scent and body scrubs. If you want it to not become too like mishmash. Once again, I do not know what's going on in the back of the salon. also gonna have exfoliant right after this too. But that's for like more dry areas. It's great, right? Ah, so nice. What the flip? Don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I'm scared. I'm very scared, but anyway. Alright, so that is the sugar scrub. It's really only one option, so will he decide to take it home or not? You will. Exciting. Do you like a sugar scrub? You seem very excited. Yes, me and you both. We are sugar scrub twins. Now, how do I get this off my hands? I'm not too sure. But anyway, I'm just gonna try to wipe it off here. And after this, we wash everything off, and this is basically the end of the shower routine. So I will tell you what comes after. It's actually not lotion. Surprise, surprise. Kind of a benzoyl peroxide adjacent. Kind of similar. Not really an antibacterial, but more of like a skin toner. Because, also the objective with skincare is not just smell good, but to look good. So, exfoliating skin, glowing skin, all of that. Looking like a starry gal. Alright, so the next thing is actually going to be glycolic acid. Have you heard of glycolic acid before? You have? Alright, what do you normally use it for? A facial toner. Oh my gosh, it's on my face. Anyway, a facial toner. Alright, that is great, but did you know you can use it on the hair and body? Oh my gosh, I freaking love using it on my hair. Before you wash your hair, you put it on the scalp, literally everything just comes off. It just comes off. It's like amazing. Like, I don't know how glycolic acid works like that for the scalp, but it's great to know it's doing something. Let's get that. Here she is. This is like a little dropper. So you get out of the shower. You want to wipe your skin down clean, okay? You want to wipe it down like with your towel, everything like that. Make sure you're very dry, alright? I can feel the sugar scrub is everywhere. That's one thing about sugar scrub. It literally gets everywhere, but whatever. But anyway, this is our glycolic acid. This is a 7% exfoliating toner. So what I love to use this for, pH 3.6, so it's acidic, as it is glycolic acid. But anyway, this is by the Ordinary. Do you know that brand? Yes, they are very popular. I think like a couple years ago, maybe 4 or 5 years ago. They also have pads, so if you prefer a pad, we also have pads. You like the dropper, me and you both. So yeah, this is great for hyperpigmentation or darkness or any kind of dry areas. So what I like to do is take a little cotton round or cotton pad, put it on, put glycolic acid on it, and then rub my elbows, my knees, any rougher areas. You don't want to rub this on your skin like every day, but this is great for those rougher areas and the underarms, the toes, anything like that. It's great. So once you're fully dry, do a little bit of rubbing with the glycolic acid, not too much. It's honestly, it sounds harsh because it says acid in it, but it's really not that harsh. It's not that bad. So you just have this dropper here. The dropper, and you can turn it like so, and just drop it onto your pad. Ordinary is a great brand. It's very affordable for the product and the amounts. It's very effective, so I absolutely love it. Let me give you a few drops, okay? relatively clean, yeah. Yeah, not too bad, not too chemically, so it's great. That's basically all we're gonna do, like exfoliant wise, pre-wash wise, antibacterial wise, toner wise. Just the pencil peroxide and the ordinary toner. So basically that is that in that department, and we're out of the shower. And I kind of lumped those 5 things together: the pencil peroxide, the soap, the body wash, the scrub, and the glycolic. I kind of lumped that together in like kind of one section. So we are out of the shower, we put our glycolic acid on after we dried ourselves. We're gonna want to take a little spray bottle and just dampen yourself very slightly, because we're gonna go into a moisturizer. And the moisturizer thing is, it's not effective if you don't have damp skin. So if your skin is not completely if your skin is completely dry, just give a little spritz, like and even just take the water in the sink, just dunk your hands in it and go like that, just to dampen just slightly, because then the moisturizer will be 4 times more effective. Alright, so anyway, talking about that, let's go into moisturizer. But actually, for moisturizer, a lot of people don't include this in their scent routine, but it's very important, is deodorants. So this is very exciting. I pulled this for you today because you talked about battery scents. I'm like, I love powder. This is something I found recently, and it's so identical to baby powder. Oh my gosh, I love it. Take a whiff. Take a whiff. Take a whiff. You can smell it right there from the nozzle. Take a whiff. Take a whiff. Take a whiff. Take a whiff. Literally, I have baby powder as well because we're gonna use it later. But the same. It's lovely. But of course, I have options for you. So this is one. And then I do have a second option, and this is gonna actually have sneak peek. Another thing, this is a whole body deodorant, but we'll get to that later. This is more like, this is antiperspirant deodorant, I like to say. So let me get the other one. Another classic sleep balm. You've heard this before. It's a little loud because of the aluminum bottle, where they kind of harmonizing with each other. Do 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 do. I think they're like 7s apart. Sorry, or like 6 apart. More than 5s. Okay. This is a classic, la classica. This is the Dove Advanced Care Dry Spray. I think like almost everybody in the world has this. Sad you haven't. I'm telling you, literally everybody has it. Everybody has this. It's classic. It's not overly fragranced, but it has like a nice freshness to it. Honestly, comparatively, something I like to do when comparing is kind of, once again, we're talking about music notes, like I literally just did 5 seconds ago, but I like to compare it to music notes and frequency. So to me, this is kind of, has like a higher frequency in terms of a smell, whereas this one is more deep. So this was my deodorant as well for a long time. I'm just gonna spray it like, not on my hand because that's, but I'm gonna spray like right here. It's great. It's great. Take a whiff. Take a whiff. You can take a whiff from the bottle. Take a whiff. 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 Take It's still very classic, very nice. A great antiperspirant. musky is a nice scent, like a skin scent. Musty is yucky and not nice, but it's a little musky, slightly floral, and that's what it's giving me. But let me introduce you to something I think you're very much gonna like, the powder deodorant. Okay, that is our Dove Advanced Care. And let me introduce you to the powder deodorants, as I did actually let you smell it already, but this is the Suave. This is the Suave powder deodorant. This is instantly dry, 48 hours protection, wetness protection, whatever. Antiperspirants. This is a spray antiperspirant, and so is the other one. And you can take it off again. It's like, that one was nice. That's the classic deodorant, but comparatively to this, oh my gosh, I love it. And I used to be like a gourmand girl, like my deodorants have scents, but oh, this is amazing. Let me let you smell that baby powder on the skin. Hold on. Okay, they're very slippery. Okay, there we go. Light white cast, but not too much. As you can see on my skin tone, you can't even see, like, you know, it doesn't really dry white. Oh, so nice. It's literal baby powder. Like, oh, I love it. And it's so good at keeping you from sweating. It's amazing. Take a whiff. Like, comparatively, it's like this one is so cozy, and I know that's your whole vibe with the powdery, the cozy, the cocoa, the freshness, the vanilla, the gourmandness of it all. Like, it's so nice, right? I love it. Anyway, that is our powder deodorant, and as soon as I saw powder, I was like, yes! I was so happy. So excited. Like, everybody's like, I always love to show my friends, and they're like, deodorant, seriously? It's like, I love it. Like, honestly, a lot of times I can smell my deodorant more than anything else, honestly. So, like, this being a deodorant, so good. But anyway, have you decided which one you're gonna choose? I don't know, but which one are you gonna choose? The powder. Who would have guessed? I absolutely love it. I knew you were gonna too. As soon as you said powder, I was like, thank God, I can actually talk about this. Haven't had any of my clients like this so far, but not like it, but like, you know, chose it. This is exciting. Thank you, Suave. It's like, it isn't even like, you know, that sometimes has like deodorant scent and it gets in the back of your throat. I'm like, it's not like this at all. It's like so good. I love this stuff. Okay, that's it for our antiperspirants, I will say, because I have a little trick up my sleeve here. As I said, you know, I always smell deodorants, so this is what I have for you. I know, I feel like you'll like it. This is perfect for you. Once again, coconut and vanilla, just like the body wash you chose. For me personally, I don't find native is also very popular. Have you heard of them? Yeah, so a lot of people say, you know, native deodorants don't work because it has no aluminum. As you can see, this is aluminum free back here, aluminum free. So aluminum is an active ingredient in antiperspirants. Because of the lack of aluminum, a lot of people say, no, this doesn't work. So good. But to me, it kind of, you know, it doesn't work too, like, amazingly like in regular antiperspirants that are gonna last forever, but it works relatively well, and the scent is to die for. Oh my gosh, I love doing a little layering process with this on top of my antiperspirants. So this is, once again, coconut and vanilla. It's so nice. I feel like what I love in a scent that makes it so complex to me is that, like, you know, it's the bare scent, you know, it's the sweet scent, it's the whatever, but then it has like a little bit of an opposite say this, and I probably will say this later too. I love like a sea salt on a chocolate mousse kind of situation. As in like the sea salt, you know, it's kind of opposite of a sweetness. Like sweet and salty is kind of opposite. But the sea salt and dark chocolate mousse, whatever, it enhances the flavor. And it gives it such like a uniqueness, like something that makes it so addictive. And this is what this deodorant does. And once again, I'm talking about deodorant so happily, but I'm telling you I love it. It has like a very bad saltiness to it. Like not like in a bad way, but like very dessert-like, you know? Very straightforward coconut vanilla, relatively sweet, not too cloyingly sweet. Like a buttercream. It's great. And also this is a body deodorant, so you can put it in the underarms, anywhere really. And it has like a nice little sheen. It does a little sheen. I wouldn't do like a lot of swipes because it does get pretty thick and has a pretty thick consistency. But yeah, it does leave a nice little sheen and then like a lovely smell. It's pretty close to the skin, but so good. But anyway, would you like to? Take a whiff. Oh, so good. I just want you to like every time I smell it, but let me take you. So good, right? I love it. It's like giving saltwater taffy, but like it's a coconut vanilla taffy, right? I love it. I'm sorry, I freaking love deodorants. It's like in whole body. It's like so nice. Under the arms, I would literally do one swipe of this if you're already doing the antiperspirants. Anyway, this is the only scented deodorant type cream little thing that I have. So I do also have a mini version if you like that. I have like a mini version of another lotion too. Okay, that's at the end. But yes, this is the deodorant and the scented deodorant. They both have the antiperspirant or whatever. Would you like to take it in with you? Yes. Oh my gosh, exciting. I feel like you're gonna really go for the whole set today. Yes. That is exciting. Okay, so we have our deodorants out of the way, and let me get back to what I was thinking about before. The moisturizer. Okay, I do have a couple options. I think I have 3 options. This is the first time I have 3 options, I think. 3 options. And you can see the sugar on my hand, but whatever. I have 3 options, okay? And they're all like so good. I feel like you're gonna lean more towards one than the 2 others, but like I feel like it's kind of a gamble too. Because lotions, I love to get fun with lotions. I love a lotion. So let me get them out. Peek. Dehumidifier went off. Okay, here's the last one. Okay, let me start off with my favorite one, and I'll tell you why this is my favorite. This is a very, very sweet scent, and I'm gonna smell it, and you're gonna get my reaction because I haven't smelled it in a while. Oh my gosh, I love it. Oh my god, I'm sorry, I just love scents, but oh my gosh. Oh, this is so good. Okay, take a whiff. Okay, let me see your reaction now. Have you ever smelled it? No? Okay, take a whiff. This is called Vanilla Frost Mountain, and you have a lot of imagery here as to what it's gonna kind of feel like. Okay, take a whiff. Oh my gosh, yes! Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. This is so good in the way that it's so photorealistic. As in, like, it literally smells like frosting. If I smelled this and I closed my eyes, even if I didn't close my eyes and I smelled this for the first time, I would say, this is frosting. This is frosting, and not in a metaphorical sense where I'm like, oh, this is like frosting. No, this is literally literally what it is. The difference is like it's not like I wouldn't say this is a lotion that smells like frosting. I would say this is literally frosting. If I close my eyes and sniff this, I would dip my hand in a bowl and put it in my mouth because it's literal frosting. I've never gotten a lotion that smells literally so photorealistic that it's like I get like, you know, so many scents that are lotions that still smell like lotions, but you're like, oh, this lotion smells like. This is not any like instant. This is literally vanilla frost. I don't know about the mountain. I don't know if it smells like mountain, but literally vanilla frosting, just like the imagery. It's like holiday scent, but it's literally caramel vanilla frosting. I'm telling you, literally caramel vanilla. It's so sugary. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. I've never met another lotion like the first time I smelled that. I was like, oh my gosh, I couldn't believe like this was real because I had like a whole photorealistic kick back in the day. I was like, I want to smell literally like frosting. This was like oh my gosh, it was like opened a whole new world for me. It's nice, right? Oh my god. So if you like, you know, want to lean more towards the sweet side, we can still do that cozy, refreshing kind of scent. But if you want to lean more towards the sweet side, I like recommend. It lasts a pretty long time. I'm not gonna say it lasts forever. I mean, it's very strong in the bottle, but it lasts a relatively long time, but not like super duper long. Yeah, it's really nice though. Like if you want a literal frosting, this is the one. And Hems is a great brand for like photorealistic stuff, like so photorealistic. It's so nice. But anyway, to the other two now, and then we'll do a little scent comparison and choosing afterwards. Okay, but keep in mind we also have the body butter, and the two options, spoiler, is going to be the same thing as the body wash. So the coconut vanilla and then the regular vanilla. And I think you picked the coconut vanilla before. So just to kind of get you like remembering what your layers are going to be and like layers after. Anyway, next one is also kind of a wild card. This is a very known brand for their lotion. This is in US Lotion. This is a relatively new one. This is the creme de pistachio lotion. So it literally says back here, toasted pistachio, vanilla toffee, blonde woods. Exactly what it smells like. Take a whiff. I love this one too. It's so nice. It definitely gives cozy. It definitely gives vanilla. It definitely gives pistachio. It definitely gives woods. It's like I would say it's definitely lighter in fragrance. It does have a powdery undertone to it, so if you want to stick to that powderiness, right here is the girl, like the most powdery of it all. And you're gonna see like this kind of me projecting what I want you to like. Okay, but I'm gonna have a little pistachio in here because I feel like pistachio is kind of underrated for the cozy level of it. It's so cozy, such a cozy scent. So I don't know if you know about these Sol de Janeiro 62. Yeah, perfect, because I have a lot of those scents. Body spray, hairspray. Then I also have a caramel and pistachio, little oil, little sneak peek. Body oil. But it's very lightweight and smoothness wise, they're both very hydrating. I think the last one is the most hydrating and the most kind of typical shower scents. You can definitely smell the shea butter in there. It does have a little undertone of shea butter, and I think what else did have shea butter in it? The top bar and shea butter, so it's kind of against that, but definitely like just kind of like I wouldn't compare it in scent, but like you can kind of smell the shea butter because it is like shea butter based. Does it say? Yeah, literally says shea butter right there. Sorry, Orchid. But yes, you can take a whiff. All right, I love this one. I think it just started pouring outside, so that's great. But yes, it is so lightweight. It is so yummy. It is like not as indulgent as the frosting scent. very refined pastry. Like I wouldn't say dessert, I would say pastry. It has like that sweetness to it, but it's not too sweet. The pistachio is so cozy, and the powderiness of it all. I think powderiness may come from the shea butter, but it's very powdery to me. Like not too powdery, but like you can definitely smell that powderiness, and it's like great. I love this. This is my favorite EOS scent. And you know what? I'm gonna say this lasts longer than the frosting. I keep calling the frosting one, but it's the Frosted Vanilla Mountain. It lasts all day for me. It really does last all day. So that is our pistachio lotion. Oh, so good. I love them all. And then this is kind of more akin to your core notes, okay? So this is what I have for you today. Very, very typical out of the shower kind of scents. It's so nice. This is very literal to what you wanted. Very fresh, very cozy, very powdery, very cocoa. As you can see, this cocoa. Even the notes back here, this is more like a chocolatey scent, but not super indulgent. Signature cocoa scent, creamy, warm, and gourmand. And it definitely is creamy, warm, and gourmand. This lasts pretty long. Not too long as the pistachio, but it is so out of the shower. It is such an out of the shower scent. There's some lotion for us to try. This is definitely a very thin texture. The other ones are thicker. I would say the pistachio is the thickest. The frosting scent is in the middle, and this is a very thin, almost oily texture, but it's still super hydrating. And this is by the Vaseline brand. I do have something else in the scent coming up later. This is very moisturizing, I will say. I honestly prefer this to most out of the shower. When I say out of the shower, I mean like very typical, like Nivea, Dove, Jergens. I feel like this is in that category. I do use this sometimes to myself, and it's like an oily, but it's not greasy. Definitely not greasy. Even says back here, not greasy, somewhere over here. So it's great. I really love this if, like, you know, on a hot summer day, you don't want to be too thick. So it's great for that. Oh, my power's not gonna go out. The spa needs power to live. Anyway, yes, it's very great for like a hot summer day where, you know, you don't want to be too cloying, you don't want to be too thick. It's so nice. I really love the texture. I feel like texture-wise is my favorite. It is the most simple, but it's so nice. I really like it. And once again, it's very akin to your car notes. But keep in mind, I will have a scent like this later. Honestly, like, you know, this, I would say like the lotions are kind of the end of the base. And for me, like, I love a base to be basic. That's why it's called a base, to be basic. So I wouldn't be mad if you chose this. And then even if you chose to, you can choose to. Okay, I actually don't know because I love all. I don't know which ones you should pick, but that's all up to you. I love them so much. Texture-wise, this is great for, you know, if you're getting overstimulated by the amount of product. It's lovely. It's such a nice and cozy scent. So cozy. You kind of want to stick to that. Then you have the frosting scent, which is so sweet. And it's just, if you really want to live into that sweetness, it's so photorealistic, so indulgent, so nice. So good. And then remember the pistachio, it's that woodsiness, that kind of like, you know, I'm projecting the pistachio onto you. I don't know, totally your choice if you want it or not, but that's totally up to you. And I love the texture too. You know, this is a thicker texture, but I feel like when you rub into the skin, it doesn't stay thick. It stays, kind of melts down a little bit. I think it's very characteristic of the shea butter. Does the other one have shea? No, the other one is cocoa butter, but this is shea butter. But I feel like it does. Let me actually demonstrate that. Got a little bump here. literally the tiniest amount. But let me just rub that in, and as you can see, it literally melts down in seconds. So it's actually kind of akin to the Cocoa Radiant. It's just thicker in the beginning because of the shea butter. It's very nice, very almost raw shea butter, that texture. So it's not too thick. And I would say summer-wise, this is also a great summer scent. Like, I'm smelling this and it smells like, it's very, interchangeable in seasons. This is very wintry, I would say. Very wintry fall because of how sweet it is. And both of them, this one is relatively sweet as well. It's a gourmand scent, as it says on the back. But anyway, have you decided? Let's do a little juggling here. Actually, I'm gonna break something, but have you decided which one you're going to pick? Which one you're going to pick? Oh, the pistachio! Oh my gosh, yes! That is exciting. Wait, I love that. I'm so excited because I love a little sprinkle on top of the base notes. So that is so fun. Oh my gosh, great. And it still has that powderiness. Still has that shea butter, that comfortingness. So it's really like an all-in-one. It's great. I love a creme de pistachio. And I've kind of noticed a trend where you kind of lean towards long longevity. I don't know why that plane is so loud. I hope it doesn't crash into the spot. But anyway, yes, it does lean into long longevity, and I feel like it's something that's very thematic with you. Yes. Okay, I love a long-lasting product, let me tell you. So I'm very excited. It's long-lasting, but it's not overwhelming, and I think that's great. There's so many nice components to it. Alright, so with this and some pluses at the back, it says it's lightweight, soft and smooth, cruelty-free, sustainable. It's not heavy, not greasy. See, not heavy, not greasy, no ashy skin, no sticky residue. So it's lovely. I like the thick texture at first, can kind of throw us off, but it really does melt in. It's really nice like that. Anyway, we have our lotion picked out. That's exciting. So now let's move on to the surprise body butters, even though you do know what it is, because I cannot keep my mouth shut. But anyway, I have one here. Let me check out the other one. Exactly the same as the body wash you picked out. The coconut vanilla. This one is kind of oily, honestly. You can really see it moving. Can you see it moving? See, it's kind of slippery. This is very light. Honestly, it's very light. And it's more fragrant than I would say maybe a lotion. I love layering body butter on top of lotion. And this one is definitely exactly the opposite, where it's very thick. Like, you can turn it upside down. Like, this is what's inside of it. And I can turn it upside down and do this. And nothing comes out. It's very thick. And I will say, yes, the smells are very similar. So as I said before, this one has like the vanilla scent, of course. It's literally called vanilla. There's a little banana to it. And it kind of has the brown sugar component to it as well. It's very thick. And it does, I love this. It has a little bit of a sparkle. So if I can show you that. This is what it is. Very thick, as I said. Can't move it. And let me try to put it on this arm. Maybe you can see the sparkles. I don't know if you can see the sparkles, but it's nonetheless very shiny. It's so nice. It's very hydrating. Here you want your body butter to be very thick as well. I would say the scent does last a relatively long time. As I said before, maybe it has something to do with its texture, but the other one does not last nearly as long as the body wash or this other body butter here. It's a nice texture. I still like it. I feel like it does get a little greasy. A little bit greasy, honestly. It's very oily, but it's so nice. The scent is still so nice. And I do know you prefer this scent over that one, so I honestly don't know what you're gonna pick, but take a whiff, 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 take a whiff. It's so nice. It's probably still there, but I love this. It really depends on what you're looking for today. Any body butter, honestly, texture-wise, these are completely opposite texture-wise. We're looking for something, typically thicker. That's what we normally have in a body butter. It's thicker than lotion. Or we're looking for something that's a little oilier, but still a nice little lighter. And this would be great for the summertime. Once again, a lighter fragrance is great for the summertime. It still has a nice, I feel like the coconut comes out a lot, and it has like a clean smell to it. The clean smell really comes out when you rub it in, for sure. So that's basically what you want. A lighter, cleaner scent, coconut, or like a richer, not too rich, in scent but richer texture, vanilla. Remember, we already picked the coconut vanilla for body wash. The vanilla, we have the coconut vanilla. Which one will you pick? Which one will you pick? Still deciding? Okay. Let me try to really, I don't know. Maybe let me try to convince you with other factors like hydration, ethical. So this one says it's at the top. If you can see, it's in gold. It says that it's long-lasting, lightweight hydration. That's definitely true. Long-lasting and very hydrating. The other one is hydrating, very hydrating. It's lighter. I would say better for the summer if that's an overstimulation problem. But it's definitely oilier, so it's not as long-lasting, and it's thinner. It's thinner. And I feel like it's because this also has coconut oil in it. So coconut water. I think that could be a factor. Which one would you pick? This one. Okay, great. And then you have a little mix and matchy. That's fun. And another thing actually is that this is shea butter, base shea butter. Yes, there's shea butter right there. And this one, remember that we just picked, is also shea butter. So I think those two would mix in very nicely. This one is less thick, thicker, and the old one's less thick, but I feel like because they're both shea butter, it would really nicely mix in, right? The other one was coconut oil based, so it would have not been as nice for the mix in, I think. So this is a great choice, an exciting choice as well. Alright, so we have our body butter. So after our body butter comes our, and it's a good thing you didn't pick that one too, because I forgot to tell you, we have body oils as well, body oils. So I love body oil. A lot of people don't like it because they don't like the sheen. Me personally, I love a good sheen on my body. It's so nice. Sometimes it can get a little excessive, so I do like to do a little dusting powder, but that's for later, and do a little something on top. But body oils are so nice for scent. I think that's really when your scent is gonna pop through, is when you have your body butter, your body oil on. That's when it's gonna really pop. That's when it's gonna really pop your scent. So body oils are very important because it's really gonna bring out that scent. It's really gonna, I promise it's really going to. So I do have 3 options, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and they're kind of relatively different, honestly. So I'm excited to see what you choose because they all have their own little pros to that, and it's really fun. But let's get to that. So I have one here, and then I have this one is I think the least known brand out of all of our products here. But I have one there, and I have 2 in here. Okay, and these are all, once again, relevant to your kind of scent combo. So I think the most common here is our Johnson's baby oil. It is a very classic oil, very classic. I'm sure you've heard of it. Yes. Honestly, when I was little, my grandmother used to put it in my hair. It was so moisturizing, it was the best. And still, this is the shea and cocoa butter scent. So once again, very similar to your previous, very fresh, very cocoa butter, shea butter, which is kind of what we're leaning towards here with the shea butter scent, and then the deodorant, all of that. So it is very luxury scent, very fresh, very cozy, nothing that really stands out too much, but still very poignant. You can open it up. a little loud, but anyway. How about we take away from the air? Take away from the air. Take away, 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 take away. It's so refreshing, it's so nostalgic. I think Baby was so nostalgic for so many people. So that is a lovely comment. I love a nostalgic scent, me personally. It's so nice. And I will say this last all day hydration wise, it literally says, yep, locks in up to 10 times more moisture. So it really does lock in that moisture. Very typical kind of oil. It's, I would say, a thinner oil out of all the oils. And I would also say the least scented of the oils. The rain is coming down. The rain is coming down. Anyway. Definitely the least scented of the oils. But still very cozy. And once again, very akin to actually our Vaseline, which is funny because I have oil with the Vaseline. I have an oil with the Vaseline, but it's very fresh, very out of the shower type of scent. And it does have that cocoa-ness to it. Coconut water. Take a whiff and kind of compare it. Take a whiff, take a whiff, take a whiff, take a whiff. Take a whiff of this. Kind of similar, right? Definitely more gourmand in the lotion, but it's great. It's very neutral, very so nice, so cozy. And this is our least fragrance, so if you don't want to kind of lean into, like, I would say after lotion, as I said, is where like the base stops. So if you want to lean into more niche, like specific fragrances, that's lovely too. But this is like, once again, we're going to do a perfume oil as well. So this is kind of like an all-around body oil, and perfume oil is very specific places. So that is the Johnson & Johnson baby oil. I will get to the other ones now. Is it just Johnson's? I think this is just Johnson's. I think Johnson & Johnson's another brand. It's literally pouring. Can you hear it? I don't know. This is what I was talking about, is the akin to the Vaseline. So this is fun because this is, if you can tell, very pretty. This is a shimmer body oil, so it makes your decolletage wrap your entire body so nice, so shimmery. So they are very similar in color and very similar. Honestly, I would say this is more similar to the Johnson's baby oil than this, because I feel like this is very, let's smell it, really, honestly. It's so nice. I love the golden flecks. It's so pretty. So pretty. But anyway, scent owners. I don't know, this kind of gives more fruity to me. It's similar, but I feel like it's not as warm as the body lotion. It's a little lighter, like more bright. Not too bright, but just slightly. But anyway, let's take a whiff. I don't know if the shimmer is gonna be decision, because it's beautiful. Take a whiff. As you can see, it's a little bit of a thicker texture than the Johnson's baby oil, but it's also the oldest shimmer in place. But take a whiff. Take a whiff. Let me get the excess oil off of there. Okay, take a whiff. 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 Take Okay, what are your thoughts besides the pretty shimmer of it? I will show you the shimmer myself. It's nice, right? It's like it's almost fruity. Like I really feel like it's a little fruity. I don't know, but it's really nice nonetheless. It still has that warmness to it. It has like a little warm shimmer and like a warm scent. I'm going to. It says co-created with Black women in the spotlight from Beauty's Sports. That's fun. And a fragrance that says I've arrived. Yeah, I feel like it does have that. Like at the end it says it has a fragrance that says I've arrived. And I feel like I do get that vibe because it's a little bit more bright. So that's interesting. It's not exactly the same. But let me show you the spritziness of it. I'm going to do a little. It kind of comes out in spurts because it's a little thicker. And then I'll do it on top of the sugar. Great. I'll do it on my hands. Hopefully, yes, you can definitely still see it. I feel like it's not, as golden as you think. You can't literally see the sparkles in it, but like in the lights, you can kind of see it. It's not too potent, but it's nice. Right, I like it. So this is really nice to have in your little kits, and it's a smaller size, so it's really nice to travel with, especially like on vacation when you want to get those digicam shots with the flash. It's gonna look so nice with the flash. Yeah, it's nice. I like it a lot. It definitely has a little brightness, but it's still definitely cozy. It has like the same base notes as the lotion. So yes, these are similar, but not exactly similar. I feel like this is more similar with the, once again, chocolate baby oil. Okay, and the last one is pistachio. So this is another body oil. This is a almond oil base, so it has almond oil, grapeseed oil, golden jojoba oil, and passion fruit. So that's very interesting. Many fruits, kind of similar to the was it the body wash, the vanilla body wash? That's interesting. This one is shea butter based, shea and cocoa. The other one was, I don't even, it has to be cocoa because it was the same. Yeah, this is cocoa butter based. So yes, this one has a lot of fruits oil, so that's interesting. This is a kind of small business. This was made in the USA, and this is from the business Sensual Fragrances. So it's very nice. Sensual fragrances. They make a lot of dupe kind of fragrances, but I really love it. Honestly, I feel like it's better than the original. This is supposed to be like the SDJ, so de Janeiro 62. And I do have scents of that in here as well. Okay, let's take a whiff. This is, honestly, I don't know. I feel like it's a little thin. This is kind of the same thickness as the Johnson & Johnson baby oil. If you let me show you the dripping. The rain does not settle, but let me show you the dripping. If you can see that, it's relatively thin. But let's take a whiff, most importantly. My hands are too oily. Oh. Hold on. There we go. Okay. I can already smell it. Once again, this is pistachio and caramel, so you see what I'm doing with the pistachio. I love pistachio, and the caramel really grounds it into that sweetness. It's not like syrupy sweet. It's not frosting sweet, definitely not. It's sweet, but it's still nice. It's still refreshing, still cozy, still calm like that. I love that. Yes, okay, let's do a little. There's so many scents on me. Let's do it a little bit here. Hopefully this is not a bad idea. I feel like it's gonna spurt out. Yep. Yes, very thin. Oil. This is also good for the hair, so it's a body and hair oil. Body and hair oil. I have so much things on my face, I'm sorry, but body and hair oil. So, it's great. It's such a nice scent, very similar to the Sol de Janeiro. If you smell that, that's pistachio, so it's kind of grounded with the lotion here. Let's take a whiff. Oh, it's so nice. I love small businesses. They do it so good every time. It's such a nice oil. It's not super duper fragrant, but it still has that fragrance. It's still kind of, kind of nice and close to the skin. I feel like all three of these oils are very close to the skin, but it still has that fragrance. What do you think? Yeah, I feel like this one, because it's also a sparkle, it's not super like tailored to exact fragrance, but it is still super nice, and I feel like you can really smell the oiliness factor of it in here. So it kind of smells like baby food. When I think about like a fruity baby food, that's what it smells like a puree, but very slightly. Very slightly. I'm like talking about the difference between the two Vaselines, but this is like, a lot of fruitiness to it. Oh my gosh, my makeup's going off. I don't know if it's from my face or from my hands, but anyway. Because of the oil. So I guess if you had to get my go off, I wouldn't suggest it because of the fragrance. But yeah. Yeah, so this is all of them are very, I would say these are the most to the skin. And this is very out of the shower scents, very close to the Vaseline lotion without the gourmandness of it. This one is, I would say, mostly for the shimmer. The shimmer, beautiful shimmer. It's a thicker oil. Very beautiful. Very nice. And then we have the caramel pistachio sensual fragrance. And this is very nice, still close to the skin, but you still get that pistachio and caramel very grounds it in that gourmandness. The caramel is definitely not too sweet, once again, not frosting, not like toothache sweet, but it grounds it for sure, and it gives it that coziness that it needs. So, have you decided which one you might go for today? Let me get all my options out here. 1 oil, 2 oil. I'm gonna drop one, I hope. I do not, but okay. Which oil do you prefer? And remember everything that you've layered before? Alright. Which oil do you prefer? Which do you prefer? Pistachio? Okay, I honestly thought you were gonna do like a, one of the two, these ones, because we're already the pistachio, but it's great that you're kind of leaning into that. That is so fun, and I feel like, it's not even gonna like make it overwhelming because it's very close to the skin, and once again, it's very close to the skin, so it's not gonna make it overwhelming. You're still gonna get that coziness to it. It's not gonna make pistachio the main note, it's still gonna make it as an enhancer. Pistachio is an amazing enhancer, and I love that you picked this because it's such a good option. I love that it's close to the skin, not overwhelming, so it can enhance instead of overpower. It's lovely. And once again, every time I say close to the skin, I imply that it has like some sort of powderiness to it, so it kind of goes along with, your whole powdery type of thing, baby powder. So that is lovely. And speaking of baby powder, how about we move on to baby powder? So I do have a little dusting powder for you today, and I did only bring baby powder because I know you wanted that powdery scent, and because we only had the powdered deodorant that's a literal powder, I wanted to introduce some more street powder. And how much more can you introduce street powder than literal street powder? So how I like to use this spray powder, you can see it pops up. Oh, I love when it does that. How I like to use this baby powder is I like to use it just slightly when my skin is a little too oily because I like to keep that shine. I take a wide makeup brush similar to this one. It's a little less dense, so as you can see it's not super dense and it's pretty wide. So I take some, like this. I don't have any on it, but then I just slightly brush it over the décolletage, slightly over the décolletage, behind the ears, and sweatier areas like the crease of the elbow, crease of the knee, under the arms, anywhere like that, anywhere that's exposed that you don't want to be too sweaty or too shiny, because once again, it's kind of hard to contain, all those liquids, like you don't want sweat penetrating through your oils, because that's gonna make a really balsamic kind of smell and even texture. So I love a little dusting powder to freshen up, and it kind of reintroduces, that freshness, so it becomes less cloying. And cloying is when it becomes very bitter or balsamic in the heat. So it's great for summertime. Would you like me to put some on you? Yay! Okay. Let me open her up. So we just twist the bottle like this. If I can twist the bottle. Okay, there you go. It's a very slight twist, but you can see it's coming out. You gotta be careful with this because it's very easy to come out very fast. So how should I do this? Maybe I have a little bowl. Do I have a little bowl? I don't know, can I use something as a bowl? Maybe I'll use like a little lid. Okay, we'll use a lid, alright? We'll use this lid right here, okay? So I'm gonna put some on. Once again, be very careful. Like that. And then it smells so nice. Oh, I love baby powder. It's like so cozy and so warm. It's like so good. It's like a whiff, take a whiff, take a whiff, take a whiff, take a whiff. It's so nice. Anyway, let me not try to inhale too much, but I get a little powder, get a little bit of brush. You kind of want to stipple it. Stipple, 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 stipple. You can brush it off. Like that. You can see it's loaded up with the powder, and then you just go over the décolletage, and behind the ears, behind the ears, behind the ears, behind the ears, and then one more time, the décolletage, 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 and behind the ears, and then a little bit under the arm. And then on the crease of the elbow. Elbow. And then the knee. Just a little tap. Don't want too much product when you're walking all about. Okay, there we go. So that's how I like to apply the dusting powder, baby powder, whatever have you. And I don't like to do it too much once again because, I don't want it to get too matte because I kind of like the sheen, but just lightly. A little stipple and a little dust. And you can kind of see the difference here. It's not super matte, but it's also not super oily, so it's great. And it does, even though it's not super matte, it does kind of pull a little one-dimensional. So I'll show you what I like to do. I'll show you what I like to do now to kind of remedy that onciness because I just love when everything pops that's supposed to. So this is very exciting. I love these products. These are one of my most loved products. Let me let I'm about to introduce to you. you seen these? These are kind of making a comeback, but I'm very excited to show you. They are super cool and I love them. As you can see, these are Lush products, so I get them out. Let me get those Lush products out. So these are gonna be the, have you guessed yet? I don't know if you know what they are. These are, oh, it's kind of melty because it is kind of hot in here, but these are the Lush massage bars. So let me hold it here so it's not all over the place. What these are is a bar, so it's called a massage bar. They have like these grooves in it. This one is the coconuts. As for your taste, the coconut massage bar, and it's very fragrant, very potent, so I absolutely love this for that. Very potent, and what happens is, let me show you here, when you rub it in your hand, just even slightly, it becomes an oil, so it's so cool. It's so nice smelling, so potent. It's a little thicker than an oil. It's very nice texture, very creamy texture. Put that one away. It's very much sliding all over the place because it's hot, but it's so nice. And you can see, look at my hand. It is like the most oily, even after the body wash, because it's just like a texture. So what I like to do, I have two to show you, but I'm just gonna take this. I like to put it on the collarbones after dusting powder, and like anywhere that kind of pops to bring back that three-dimensionalness and make it less matte. Even though it's not too matte, but make it less windy. So I like to put on the collarbones, and once again, it's super fragrant. It's like the best scents behind the ears, wherever you want. Maybe on the knees, wherever you want to pop. I like to put that there. So good. And you know what? It's good for sleeping too. If you want like a nice scent when you're sleeping, got the Lush massage bars, either the magnesium or the turmeric latte. And here I have the turmeric latte, so I'll show you that. This is my personal favorite, but I know you'll find it the coconut, so I brought out the coconut drench for you. This is turmeric latte. It smells so good. It's like so, like everything. I don't know how to say. It's like vanilla. It's like a tea. It's like a nice tea with like a cream. It's almost like a chai. It has like some spiciness, like slight spiciness, but it's sweet. It's so calming. It's like I want to inhale over and over. Every time I wear this, I want to take the deepest breaths. Every time I breathe, I need to do like manual breathing because it's so good. Once again, same type of oily situation. It's such a nice like standout piece. Such a nice texture, and it's like, it doesn't feel too thick. Even though it's a thicker oil, it doesn't feel that thick. So it's really nice because of that. And these are called massage bars. I'm telling you, you can literally massage yourself with it. It like actually feels so good, and it's so nice, especially before bed. But you know, in this situation, just to make those areas pop, I really recommend because it's such a nice glow. Such a nice glow. Like, oh my gosh, look at that. It's like instant. It's amazing. But yes, those are the turmeric latte bars, or all the massage bars. So let me put those in there so they don't melt all over the place. And a little tip, if you store it in the fridge, it does last longer. So especially because it's so hot right now. I know you live around the area. You can store it in the fridge and it's gonna last way longer. So you smell them right. So you can smell them right through the bag because they're very fragrant. So let me have you smell it. This is the coconut drench. There seems to be quite many clients talking in the back. Coconut drench. And this is so I do kind of think about, I know what your preference is going to be, but which one would you prefer to? I absolutely love this product, so nice. I literally too. Like a whole day with just this. It's so good. Like, it's so fragrant. But anyway, which one? This is the turmeric. This is the coconuts. Different bags, so you can remember. Coconuts. Who would have thought? Oh, it's so nice, right? It's like literal coconut. It's like I feel like Lush has such a like different take on their fragrances, like especially massage bar wise. It's so pleasant, but it's also so like it's so good. I don't know. It's like not like a product, and it's kind of similar to, you know, remember when I say that the frosting scent smells literally like frosting, like it smells like a computer with frosting. I feel like I could confuse these with like this is like a nice chai, and this is like literal coconut. So I feel like that's kind of the same situation. Anyways, I love them. Back to our, what do we have now? We did our testing powder. I don't think there's anything left. Nope. Ooh, the sugar spread on my face, but we did our testing powder. We did our massage bar. Alright, now we're getting into the kind of perfumey section of everything. Get into that. First of all, before perfume comes, body mist. Yes, body mist. I think this is even more precious than perfumes. So, you know, layering and all. You want to have a nice body mist. And I have 3 options for you. So let me get those out. I'm very excited to show you. It's going to become a total shocker. I've talked about it before. This is our actual first Sol de Janeiro product. This is caramel, salted caramel, and pistachio. And honestly, these do not last too long because, you know, most body mists don't last too long. There's only a couple of few that I can really think that do. But I still love the scent. It's great for layering. This was a perfume. And it does have a perfume, but I feel like it doesn't last too long. But like if this like was a long-lasting perfume, best believe my hands will be on it immediately. It is so nice. Absolutely love the scent so much. It's one of my favorite Sol de Janeiro scents. You know what I wonder? I wonder if there's literally like, because I know it goes up to like 91, even maybe higher. I wonder if there's literally 91 scents, or they like number it randomly. I'm not too sure how the numbering system works, but anyway, we have Sol de Janeiro, pistachio, caramel to kind of bring back that pistachio, and we already chose a pistachio and caramel, so this is very inspired by the Sol de Janeiro, as I said. And then let me show you the other two. This one is gonna be very surprising, and it's gonna kind of follow the same logic I talked about before, but let's do the least surprising one. Another classic is warm vanilla sugar. Literal definition of coziness, as I know you love your cozy scents. So this is very cozy. Have you smelled this before? You have in your perfume consultations. Oh, great. But yes, literally very cozy. It literally says right here, cozy, enveloping, and irresistible. So very definition-wise. And then this one's gonna be a little bit of a shocker, but let me explain it to you. It's not gonna go with your core scent, let me tell you. This is very odd. This is Japanese cherry blossom. So you might be thinking, Bimmy, this is a floral scent, and I don't like florals because I did not ask for one floral. But hear me out. I love to use a mist as kind of that same sea salt on a chocolate mousse situation. So I love that for a mist because they are less potent. So that's why I love using that as that. So for me, putting a floral like this, putting a floral on top of a something sweet, something cozy, it's like, oh, it makes you so irresistible. It's like, what is that? What is so unique? But it works so well together. That is why I absolutely love Japanese cherry blossom. Anything sweet like that, it's so good. And you might think it's clashing, but because it's a mist, because it's a fine fragrance mist, it literally says right here, fine fragrance mist, because it's that. And because it's like so minute in terms of like everything else, it just creates that extra addictiveness that you can't quite figure out, but it's just so good. It's like so elevated. I feel like it's like bougie, like you know those bougie chocolates that have like the Christmas chocolates that have like the raspberry in it, like something like that. That's what it reminds me of, like that whole like kind of situation. It's just so good. I So that's what I love using fragrance mist for. Oh, it's so good. Honestly, I have so many sweet things on me. Let me try it. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna let it all down, but it works so well. Let me tell you. Would you like me to spray it on you? So you can try it out. Okay, great. Oh my gosh, I love it. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. It works so well. And let me tell you, what I'd love to say also is that the notes dance with each other like this. They intertwine, they oscillate. It's like literally 1 millisecond you're smelling something, the other millisecond you're smelling that thing else, and it's like oscillating between each other. It's like when that happens, it makes you want to take the deepest breath, like, because it dances. It's like not flat, it's interesting. It's like, I want to know what that is and why is it so good. It's like, it doesn't even mesh in between. Like, it does work together, but it doesn't like combine into one muddy kind of mess, you know what I mean? It's just like, so good. It like stands on its own, but it also works so well, like intertwines. So this is kind of like an accent piece, and I keep talking about this. But let me talk about the other ones too, because I don't think I quite did. But what are we talking about? Okay, Soda Chanel 62. Another classic. I think this is the most popular Soda Chanel scent. So better off this is gonna be hard because once again my oily hands. That was loud. Okay. We have her here. Let's give you a little mist, okay? Oh, I love the scent. It's so nice. I just love pistachio. I love pistachio. It's very similar to the caramel and pistachio scent from before that you picked. So I don't know if you want to lean in a different direction. Hint, hint. I just can do whatever you want. But anyway, I love the scent. It's great. It has that woodsy vibe. It's like, oh, so nice. And I feel like you have a very nice base of cozy cocoa butter, but then you kind of build it up with the pistachio, the woodsiness. So if you want to continue building with that, I would say like we're low-key making our own kind of scent chart. Like, you know, the base, the middle, and the top. I feel like we're doing that because I feel like your middle is pistachio now, because your base was very vanillic, very cocoa, very fresh, very cozy, very warm, and then you had more specific with the pistachio and the caramel. So if you want to keep building that base, we can absolutely do that with the Soda Chanel. Or if you want to add that little twist to it, we can do the Japanese cherry blossom. And then I'm totally forgetting one other one, the warm vanilla sugar, the most classic. So I feel like, okay, this is nice because when I feel like, I feel like would go well with our base notes. So this is a very base mist because it's very vanillic, very common, very so nice, but also very base, but very good. Very sugar. This is like our middle notes, very pistachio, very woodsy, caramel to ground in that sweetness. Not too sweet, but still like nice. The skin, so nice. And then this would be the introduction of our top notes. So the cherry blossom. So it kind of depends on what direction you want to go in. Do you want to continue building that nice cozy base with the warm vanilla sugar? Do you want to continue with what you're kind of going with right now with the pistachio in the middle notes? Or do you want to introduce some top notes with a kind of little twist that works so well? Totally up to you. And I think you did smell them, right? Here, let's smell the warm vanilla sugar. So nice. Oh. So yummy. So good. So skin scent. So I will tell you after this, I have my little chart here, my little layer chart. What I'm going to do after this perfume, oil perfume, and then we have some hair mists. I will tell you. Let me give you a sneak peek, because I think this might influence your decision. I have 2 hair mists for you. Let me show you. This one's not a mist, but this is a leave-in conditioner. Surprise, surprise, Chanel 62 is back. Obviously, this is a great scent. So this is a leave-in conditioner, and we're kind of jumping the gun here, but I do want to introduce these two to influence your decision here. This is a leave-in conditioner, so it's very milky. Oh yeah, it's literally called milky. Yeah, milky leave-in. I was reading the Portuguese side. I was like, I didn't know there was only Portuguese, but yeah. Exactly like Soda Chanel 62. So nice. And let me tell you, if you're a shorter person especially, putting things in your hair, you're gonna because it just flows in the wind first of all, so it creates that bubble around you. That sillage, that scent bubble, that longevity, that projection. And then second of all, when you're short, when people are like towering on top of you, they smell your head. They smell the top of your head more than anything else. And if they're smelling the top of your head, it's the most amazing instant compliments. But anyway, so this is one of the two, the Sol de Janeiro. And I'll go more into it later, but and then this one, I freaking love this. I wish this was a perfume so bad. I haven't been on a journey to try and find this. I think perfume-wise, something that's pretty similar is Vanilla Woods by the Seven Virtues, but this is the best thing ever. It's a very sensual, dark, literally called black vanilla, and I feel like that's what it is, very dark vanilla. And because I feel like it's so dark, it's very base. It's very, very base. So my kind of point is here that hair-wise, we're going with either a base note or a middle note base, or middle base, or middle base, or middle. And mind you, here we have middle, top, and then base. So we have base and middle for the hair, and then middle, top, and base for the mist. So that might influence your decision, because besides the mist and besides the hair and the mist, we also have perfume and perfume oil. And that's kind of when you want to get a little funky with it. So we already have, our base. So because we have the two base, I kind of want to influence you to maybe get the top note one, because we want to introduce the top notes, because we only have like really one more with the perfume, and then maybe a little bit one more with the perfume oil. But I mostly the perfume oil is kind of basic, kind of middle basic. So what do you think? You'll get it. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, I'm so excited because I freaking love this combination. Let me tell you, this also has the powderiness in it. You want to have the powdering, you have the powderiness in the base with the deodorants. You have the powderiness in the middle with the literal baby powder, and then you'd have the powderiness on the top with the Japanese cherry blossom. I love that. Oh my gosh. So the powderiness is gonna really come through without being too overwhelming, and that is so fun. Oh, that is so fun. Okay, so it's like the Japanese cherry blossom. That's exciting. Okay, I love it. It works so well together. It's like my favorite trick ever. Anyway, we did the hair mist. Now it is time to, this is like not really like a choice type of thing, but it's kind of a suggestion, I would say, or less. I like to do a little Vaseline. Under my perfume, because it will make it stick so much longer. So would you like to add a little Vaseline to your pulse points? Because that's where I'm going to spray the perfume. You would? Perfect. So I'll do some myself on my radial pulse. Radial pulse is by the wrist. Oh, okay. Just a little bit. Not too much, just a little bit. So I'll do some there for you, okay? The brachial pulse is right here. And then the carotid artery right there. And then the popliteal pulse is behind the knee. So I'll do one there. And then the femoral pulse right there at the bottom. And I guess that's enough places for the perfume. And then some of the heart, of course, the strongest pulse of them all. By the heart, by the décolletage, the heart, the décolletage, and the heart. And we can do some behind the ears too. Décolletage, 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 heart, hearts, and then behind the ears. There we go. So we have some Vaseline on our pulse points to make it last longer. And let me tell you another reason that I like doing this. I like doing this because I feel like a lot of people put their perfume oil, or if they're layering multiple perfumes, they put them on the same place. That is not what you want to do when you're laying perfumes. Perfume oils are just spray perfumes, because what happens is like I was saying before, it kind of conglomerates into this one scent, and you can't really distinguish the scents together. And like scents can work together and be so nice together, but they can also get too muddy and kind of be not nice together, even though they kind of have the same base to it. So what happens is what you want to do is you want to put the perfume oil or perfume not in the same place as your perfume. So I like to put the Vaseline there to remind me when I'm doing my perfume oil, which I'll get it right now, because that is our next step. And I don't even want perfume oil, but this is the best thing ever. We'll start talking about this now because this is our thing. But when we do the perfume oil, when you have them like kind of next to each other but not right on top of each other, they oscillate, they dance. Like I was saying with the top notes and the sweet, they dance together and they create such a lovely combo. It's like it's so nice. It makes you want to take a deep breath because there's so much like going on but so distinct, and it's like, you know, not overwhelming. Yes, because what happens to prevent the overwhelmingness while still wearing so many scents, you want to kind of put them at different places. So I'm a perfume oil. This is the best oil in the world because it is so, like, it's to the skin because it's a musk. It's a vanilla musk, as you can see. This is a matte. So good. It's a musk scent, so that means very to the skin, as I said before. But it's the vanilla-ness of it. It gives like a nice base scent, and it's so nice. It's like the best because I also like to share it out in my hands and put it over my hair because it just becomes so like nice because it sticks to the hair, sticks to the clothes especially. Like I would love to share it out in the hands and rub it on the clothes. Compliments for days because it sticks. It's the best thing ever. I'm gonna attempt to open it, but I don't think that's happening because of the sheer oiliness on me right now. But let's see. Okay, I can't open, but I do have a roller ball, so I'll open that. Yay. Okay, I have a little bit, like literally the slightest bit left in here. This is my personal one, not the small one, so that's why there's like nothing in here. But let me open that up. This is the roller ball version. I prefer the bottle version because you can put it in your hands and share it on the clothes. But this is so good. It's like it's so sugary, and like it kind of has that same like saltiness, chocolate mousse saltiness type of thing going on with the musk. It's like it's so nice to the skin. It's like the best thing ever. It's so good. It's like you really can't stop smelling it. It's like it's like the best perfume oil. Do you think you're gonna take it? Yes, perfect. I love it. I'm gonna put some on my right here. So the skin is like it's coming out of you. It's like you're literally sweating sweetness. That's what it smells like. It smells like the sweetness. Like not like sweat like in a bad yummy, like a bad yucky way, but like it smells like it's coming out of you because of that muskiness. It's just like the best. But it's still like so fragrant. I feel like a lot of times with like skin scents, you kind of get that impression that it's, you know, not super fragrant because to the skin it kind of means like, you know, close to you. People can smell it. I'm telling you, people can smell the vanilla musk, and it's the best thing ever. And remember the tip: share it out, put it on your hair, put it on your clothes. The best thing. Okay, we did our perfume oil. I'm happy you're taking it. So next thing is, of course, perfume. So we finally got to the perfume part of the whole scent thing. So I do have 1, 2, 3 options for you. 1, 2, 3 options. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so let me get those out. 1. And then one of these are one of my personal favorites, just because there's just so many qualities that I love about it. 2. And these are all very true to your kind of cozy vanilla scent. 2. And then 3. This one's fun. This one's magnetic. So these are all, I think all of them are very vanilla. So let's start with the one I'm holding. This is caramel and vanilla. And this is a little funky. They're all vanilla, but they have a little funkiness to them, okay? You can see the notes here. Almond, ginger, milky, yes. middle notes: coconut, ylang, jasmine, and orange flower. So it gets some floral in there, but it's not. You're not being overwhelmed with that floral at all. It's not overwhelming. And then your coconut. I know you like your coconut, so we have some coconut in here. And then the base notes: vanilla, sandalwood, caramel, and tonka bean. So we have that sandalwood we were talking about. We have that caramel we were talking about. The vanilla. We have the coconut. We have some of that orange from the body wash. We have everything in here, and it kind of works so well. This is very similar to a Tom Ford vanilla. Have you ever had that? It's so nice. It's like almost a vanilla extract kind of scent. It's like a vanilla extract, kind of Play-Doh. So a lot of people say vanilla is like Play-Doh, and like honestly I don't mind it. It's not too Play-Doh, but it's super sweet. It's not too frosty. It's really incorporating all of that. Oh, it's so nice. If you can smell on my arm, smell it, smell it, smell it, smell it, smell it, smell it, smell it. Oh, I know, I love it. It's the best. Okay, let me have you take a whiff. You're really smelling that ginger, I feel, but it's like not that bad. It's like, oh, it's so well blended. It's like when you read all the notes, you're like, yeah, that's definitely in it. But it's like at first you're like, oh, this is the best thing ever. Okay, take a whiff. Yes, I'm so happy you love it. It's the best. Low-key, this one is the most like strange out of the three. I feel like the other two are a little more similar. This one still has the notes of the other two, but still like definitely different with the ginger, the milky orange, the floral, the caramel, like everything. It still works so well together. That's why I love it so much. Oh, it's the best. It really is. It really just ties everything together. It's like we have so much of that base note, that coziness, that it's like, because this is not like, I would not say this is a cozy scent, but it has that vanilla, has everything, the coconut, it still has that like stuff in it. But it's just like, because it's on top, because there's so much base at the bottom, you're not losing that coziness, but you're having something that's like so, I don't know, like so astringent, like not astringent, but like so unique on top, and it's just like, it just blends so well together, and I love it. That's why I wanted to do like a very basic perfume haul, because it's kind of the theme of the perfumes itself. Yes, so I wanted something to kind of go with that in a good way. Anyway, next is a very popular, very lovely, one of my favorites. This is a Giardini di Toscana scent, and if you know anything about Giardini di Toscana, you know their scents last and they project like crazy, and they're pretty photorealistic. They're like, First time I smelled this, okay, this is what I was looking for when I was looking for. Remember I told you I had like that whole revelation with the frosting lotion. I was like, oh, this is the most photorealistic lotion, and like opened a path to me. That's for lotion for like perfumes. This opened a path to me because when I was like, first getting the scents, I was trying to find, I was very basic. I wanted a frosting vanilla, just like the lotion, like a real vanilla, like a true cupcake kind of swirl vanilla. And I was smelling all these scents. I'm like, this smells like, I guess smells like vanilla, but it doesn't smell like frosting vanilla. I can't smell anything that smells literally like frosting vanilla. This is your cow. This smells so, what's the word for it? So cozy, so like, it smells like the car, like, the little like liquid pouches in the car that you put in like the AC for freshening. That's what it smells like, the vanilla, like cashmere. That smells very cashmere. That's what it smells like. Very cashmere. Take a whiff, take a whiff, take a whiff, take a whiff. Very electronic. You'll hear so many stories from this, like people saying like, oh my gosh, I got compliments from 20 feet away. It's like, yes, this is a compliment cutter. If you want to get compliments, this is the one, because it'll last and it projects. Oh, it's so cozy and so nice. Take a whiff, 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 take a whiff. Oh, and it's not like super, it is vanilla, and it's more basic, but it's not super basic. You can definitely smell there's something going on with there. There's a little caramel to it. Milkiness, very nice. I feel like this is still kind of a competitor for that, even though it's very close to the coziness and the warmness and the vanilla of it all. It's still kind of a competitor for being a unique top scent, because it's so powerful. It's like so easily spotted. It's so nice. Okay, our last one is very, very close to the base notes. The most closest. That's gonna be another pretty popular scent. gonna be Fresh Cream Warm Cashmere by Philosophy. And this literally smells like fresh cream and warm cashmere. And it's like milk. It smells very lactonic, very milky. And because of that, sorry, I just literally sprayed right in your eyes, but because of that, it's giving very base. Like it's I would say this is actually very powerful, and you wouldn't think that, like, you know, this is like a more affordable perfume. I wouldn't think it lasts super duper long, but it does. I really do smell it a long time. It's very milky, but still very enjoyable. It doesn't get glowing. It's more like the base scent, but you can still smell it. If you want to bring out that base scent again, this is the thing I would go for like that base scent. And if you want to lean towards like more the middle scents or more like the median of it all, I would go for the Giardino Toscana Bianco Latte. Definitely the Bianco Latte. It still has those base notes, but it has a uniqueness to it still. Oh, it's so good. When you really sniff, you can really smell that caramel when you really sniff it, like, especially on the dry down, because it's a dry down on the pump here. But it's great. And then if you want to get really like funky with it, but still kind of in the same realm, I would go with the Gourmand Vanilla, because it has so many of those notes that are still connecting to the base, but it still has its own, you know, funkiness to it. Take a whiff. This is so nice. Okay, so you're thinking of sticking more towards the like base, but still a little bit unique. Okay, totally get that. You want to keep that coziness going for sure all the way through. Definitely, because you know you still get that woodiness with pistachio, giving the coziness and the little cocoa butter. Definitely get that. I feel like the top notes. Yeah, you're right. This is not cozy, and this is not cozy either. So you kind of want to keep it in there, right? Even though the perfume oil is still there, but you want to have a little uniqueness. So you're leaning towards Bianco Latte. Fun. Oh, this is so nice. This is like so good. And I know you want the longevity. This is the longest longevity out of all of these products, I'm telling you. Best thing is Bianco Latte. What I love to do is I like to put it on like during the colder seasons mostly. Put it on my jacket and then like I say marinate my jacket. Season my clothes, season my jacket, my outerwear. Because I'll season it, and then I'll be on there like for a little month, like literally 4 weeks I'll be on there. And like when you throw it on, because me personally, I love perfumes, but people can never smell it on me because, well, they can, but like it's not as much as I want, because I always have my jacket on. I'm so cold all the time, so I always have my jacket on. So once I started putting this on my jacket, compliments left and right, I'm telling you, and it really soaks into that fabric. So that is a suggestion for you with the Bianco Latte. I'm so glad you decided to go that route. You know, the other two are amazing too, but it's great. Okay, and finally we just have the hair. So as I told you, we got a sneak peek on the hair. These are both leave-in conditioners actually, but this one is like a obviously more watery, and this is thicker. But it's like on the hair, I feel like it settles the same. So once again, we have leaning into that middle note kind of realm. We have the so good, the pistachio, and I feel like how many pistachio scents have we had so far? Okay, so we had the cream, because I remember you picked the Japanese cherry blossom, and then we had this one. So this would be your third if you pick this, your third pistachio. And it like really leans into the middle notes once again. So that would be your pistachio, which is the same scent as the Sol de Janeiro. And if you want to feel it on your hair, how about I get some on your hair so you can feel that? Okay, let me get some ready. Yes, it feels nice, right? I love it. It's the best. It really is the best. I love the texture of it. And this one's really good too, actually. I love this. I have wavy hair, so when I wash my hair, I love putting this in it. And it like really holds that wave too. Like basically like going off less of the scent and more of the product. And once again, this is a, let me put it in my hair. Oh, so nice. This is a black vanilla leave-in conditioner. So it's a very deep dark vanilla, almost syrupy. If you want to think of like a syrupy vanilla extract with a little bit of brown sugar, this is it. So this is really leaning into the base notes, but it's not super. I feel like the base is kind of light because of that coziness, the refreshingness. Just a little less light, so it's kind of cool. So which one would you like to take? Would you like to take both? Oh my gosh, that's a good idea because you could layer this on top of this because it's very thick. I would do the perfume oil, this and then this in order of thickness. Yes, that is an amazing idea. And I feel like this, that deepness, it almost has like a bitter taste, like not a taste. Every time I smell, I taste it too. It has like a very slight bitterness to it, and I feel like honestly, it really ties in your top notes with your base notes. So I feel like that is amazing, and this is straight middle notes, so this is like top, middle, and base all in one. So that is so genius. That's such a good idea. So you'll take both. That is so exciting. Okay. So I think that does conclude the layering session today. We did so much. Oh my gosh. So how about I ring you up with everything, okay? And you'll get a mini frosting, even though you didn't pick the frosting. I know you loved it, but you'll get a mini one of that. I feel like you should save it for winter. It's great. So I'll give you this. And then would you like a little roll on, like the one I had, like the vanilla musk roll on? A little extra. Yes. Okay, those will be free of course because you did so much with us today. So how about I show you everything you got, if I can remember correctly. Correct me if I'm wrong. So first of all, I feel like I'm gonna knock something over. Okay. We did the benzoyl. Very basic, very standard. The benzoyl peroxide. And then we did the chamomile soap, the all made up mindful addiction soap. So nice, so cozy, so refreshing, so everything perfect. And then we did the coconut and warm vanilla body wash. So nice, longevity amazing, super duper base. Such a nice scent, so creamy, delicious scent. Lovely. So we did that, and then we did our scrub, which was like your only choice. Apologies. We did your candy cane. Okay. We did your candy cane scrub, which kind of emphasized that sweetness we were kind of going for, because a lot of things they have that coziness, but not really that sweetness. So this really emphasized that sweetness. Definitely take it all the way to the end. Then we did our toner, for exfoliant, for chemical exfoliant, we did our glycolic acid. Yes, so that is the first group of 5 in my opinion. Then we did the powder deodorants, our base note powder, because remember we have powders in every single, like straight powders and everything. So this is our base note powder, the deodorants, literally gold powder. Oh, it smells so good. Perfect. And then we did on top of that, we did our native coconut and vanilla deodorant, which smells so nice and has that little saltiness to it that I love. Remember, one swipe of this because it's very thick, but it's very fragrant, so I love it. We did our scented deodorant there. Then after that, we did our lotion, and for lotion we did our pistachio. So we introduced our pistachio here. Kind of leaning into more of the middle notes now. That was some very base notes, but let's lean into the middle notes. Lotion. Pistachio lotion, pistachio lotion. so good. And remember, it's thick, but it gets very oily, but not greasy. It gets very thin. And then after that, we did our vanilla body butter, and it has some powder on it. Don't mind that, but we did our vanilla body butter to bring back that sweetness, to bring back the vanilla, because we hadn't done the straight vanilla in a long time. Remember, this is a little shiny. It'll last a very long time, very thick for those rougher areas. So that's what I would use that for. And then we have our, is it body oil? Yes, so body oil. What did we pick? We picked pistachio, right? So we picked our pistachio body oil to bring back that pistachio. And this is very akin to the Sol de Janeiro. So we bring back the pistachio with that. And then we did our baby powder. So we're bringing the baby powder into the middle notes now. Baby powder, straight baby powder. To kind of reduce that super shininess, but still have a little sheen to it. The powder is amazing. And then to kind of rectify that one-dimensionalness, we went in with our Lush Bar Super Fragrance, super delicious. Moving into more of our stronger fragrance notes with the Lush Bar. Can you see it in there? I don't know. Oh, so good. And then we're doing that on our collarbones, anywhere that we want it to pop, okay? Our body to pop to rectify that one-dimensionalness. It's going to give a more contrasting feel. Then we went in with our mist when we're kind of moving into the top notes now with our mist. And that lotion, massage bar was coconut. So moving into our mist, which was my favorite part, honestly. Remember sea salts on the chocolate mousse, as once again that analogy. So we're moving into a mist with our Japanese cherry blossom to introduce those top notes, those oscillating notes, those dancing notes. And then we have our Vaseline, which, where is it? Is it in here? Yes, we have our Vaseline. Just to put on our pulse points, because remember, it makes our perfume last longer and reminds us that we shouldn't put more perfumes or perfume oil right on top of it, so we can kind of get that dancing effect instead of a too conglomerated effect. So we have that. Put that on our pulse points, our radial, our brachial, our popliteal, our carotid, all those pulse points. A bit more. Then we went in with our perfume oil. Perfume oil. So we went with our perfume oil, which is the best thing ever. It's a musk scent, so it's to the skin. We put it on our hair. Remember the short tip for your hair, and we share it out on our clothes. It smells like it's coming from inside of you. It's amazing. So great. Perfect base for perfume. Moving on to our perfume, we did a little bit of a middle type of mix. We didn't go too much to the base. We didn't go too far out, too unique. So we did a Bianco latte, which has a lot of those base notes. That's caramel, that's vanilla, that milkiness, all of that. But it still has a uniqueness to it. And that cashmere, that kind of cloud that it creates. And the longevity is amazing. So I know you love longevity. So this is great for you. Longevity protection is great. And finally, we did our hair we did two hairs. We did our Sol de Janeiro, and we did our Black Vanilla by Carol's Daughter. So these are both great for the hair, both leave-in conditioners, and this is leaning more towards the base, but it has that little bit of bitterness from the darkness of the vanilla, I feel. And then we have our Sol de Janeiro, which leads us right into the pistachio, and it matches with our other Sol de Janeiro scents. So that is amazing, and that is basically the entire package. And remember, we have that oil and that little mini frosting perfume, frosted vanilla mountain lotion. Yes. Oh, that's why it's called frosted, because it smells like frosting. Makes sense. Anyway, thank you for stopping by. I enjoy your company. This was a very long session. I apologize, but I love talking about these things. Come by anytime if you want any more advice for a layering combo, anything